Hello, everybody, and welcome to Freedom Friday. My name's Fawn. I'll be channeling messages. Sorry, they've been trying to block me from getting on. I lost my voice completely for like 3 days now. So I've got to get on here and give you guys a message. So bear with me on my little froggy voice. I've been down in everything airborne, zinc, sea. And today I can actually talk and you can actually understand me. The other day it was just like, so I want to get on this because we've got some really big things coming up. 20th, we know what the hell that is. That is going to be a day of craziness. They're going to try to stop it. We know that. But it can't be stopped. It just can't. Project Looking Glass told them it can't be stopped. So we're on a mission. We have to teach people how to handle this because we've got a lot of things coming down the path that we may not understand. And if we learn how to go within and do a little bit of meditation and get your triggers all ready and boundaries and stuff, you'll be okay for this next week. This next week, we've got 3 days. It is the 17th today, cue the card. And we really need to be paying attention. Also, they've been dropping the dust. And I think that's what I got because all of our circle of friends got this. They got different things. Nobody lost their voice. One had a sore throat. I didn't have a sore throat. One had a congestive head. I didn't have that. One had something else, and I didn't have that. What I got is uh, the chest and a little bit of a cough, not much, and the voice. But they're blocking me. They don't want me to tell you things to do. Stock up, get some water, get some food. Don't be paranoid. Be okay with it. No fear. Everything's going to be okay. Just make sure you're safe. Get all your prescriptions, everything you need. Because we might be a blackout. We don't know. We've been talking about it. I know that it's a 3-day week this week. And of all the days that Mr. T's coming in, it's Martin Luther King's birthday. So Monday is going to be very interesting because the banks will all be closed. Are we going to go through the quantum shift? We don't know, but it's looking pretty good. But we've got some warnings here, and these cards will tell us what we need to do. Okay. They came out the way they needed to come out. And when I seen them, I knew I had to get on, whether I'm froggy or not. I guess I'm feeling froggy. Okay, now today is 1/17 of 2025. It's an 18 and a 9. And we know 9 goes into itself and it creates itself. So we're going in to this and we're recreating ourselves. We're going to hit the shift. I feel today was a strange day. I can't explain it. Yesterday I stayed in all day. The day before I stayed in all day. It's been really cold down here. But it's not like normal weather either for Florida. I remember 2018 when we got down here. I was tan the whole winter. I haven't been able to lay out in the sun in 3 years in the winter like that. So there's something goofy going on with the weather. They're spraying us like cockroaches. They're doing everything they can to stop what's going to happen on the 20th. And what's going to happen on the 20th is going to be very friggin' interesting. Okay. Now we got the Soul Helper Oracle, and it's a 20, which is a 2. Nature is calling you. It wants to touch, fulfill, and protect you with its healing powers. I've been doing some healing on myself too. I think I got over it quicker than anybody. It was only like maybe 4 days, and I wasn't really down. Just couldn't talk. You feel vulnerable, naked, and alone. But look around you. All of creation is here to heal and protect you. Your great mother, our earth, sometimes surpasses even herself with her wonders of perfect beauty, all of which are there to reach out, to touch, and fulfill you. And yet, you always choose a difficult path, a path of pain. Sounds about right. Why do we always pick a difficult path? That's what it's saying. We always pick the difficult path, a path of pain, despite long since knowing in your heart that there is another way. You hear your soul speak of joy, laughter, and true healing. You hear, but you do not listen. It tells you of many different paths free from hurt or pain. Your soul is showing you that there are easier paths to follow, full of wonder and wisdom. No one wants to harm, belittle, or indeed anger you. And yet a part of you always seems to seek this out. You sometimes hurt yourself and your health. You do not love yourself and can be impatient with or hard on yourself, feeling unattractive or useless. Healing is the acceptance without judgment of everything that is. The outside world reacts only to everything in what is inside. Is someone hurting you? Do not react, but instead look at why this might be, why it's even possible to hurt you. Heal the root cause which lies within you. The issue raised by this card is not necessarily an easy one, but it is urgent. Choose the path of self-awareness. Now, let go of your lower negative energies and forego the dark paths of victimhood. Begin to shine in your true light instead. Your helpers for the next 21 days, the power animals, the puma. Herbal essence is tea tree oil. Healing crystal is emerald, and the number is 2. My mood ring is purple. It means I am passionate about what I do. I don't come into anything that I'm not passionate about. And I am very passionate about my mission is to wake the hell up and help other people do it. It's time. We've been sleeping for a long time. It's time for us to wake up. Number 2 reveals that you are not alone with the issues on this card, that you have drawn, look for the support from someone who will work through the issues with you, such as a friend or teacher. In the outside world, our harmonious environment and good advice from a wise heart are more critical than ever for you now. Ensure that all forms of communication are calm and peaceful. Even with yourself, number 2 teaches that you need an opposite, another person, in order to help you become self-aware. Yeah, you have to be self-aware and awake and to grow. I mean, its energy field promotes self-awareness, groundedness, stability, and reflection. Right now, I think we all are kind of reflecting on something we're not sure of, but I don't know. I just really realized that we're restoring the earth change. The Gulf of America is what they're going to call it. The Jubilee is gold and silver. And Sovereign Trust Fund, or whatever we want to call it, restoring natural waterways, are taking dams down. This is what they're doing in the background. Because even in feng shui, water has to flow naturally with the earth. And once they mess with it, it doesn't flow naturally anymore. Feng shui, you have to use all the directions. The wind goes, the water goes, and you've got to build within it, not force it in. So if you're looking at your property, say there's a beautiful creek in it, flows magically, and everything's flowing, don't change nothing. Don't stop the flow. Don't barricade the creek. Just don't change it and watch where you're building your house. Now the wind's blowing through it and stuff. It's really interesting if you look into feng shui a little bit. I looked a lot into feng shui. This is so horrible. I'm sorry, guys. Now on the Wishcraft Oracle, we got a number 18, which is a 9. And today was a 9. So there's 9s everywhere. And 9 goes into itself. They also brought the patent out the other day, released it for the Tesla energy. So we know we're going to get free energy. We know we're going to get Q phones. Okay, now we got, I think the Aqua Luna. I am grateful and blessed. Water is a very magical element that is used quite often in magic. After a new moon or close to a full moon, when it is bigger in the sky, leave a bowl of water out under the moon overnight. Once the moon has blessed your water, you will have the best potion for your wishcraft. You can flick a little on yourself with permission, your family and friends. You can also save some to add to your bath. I like that. Right now, you have to be really protective and looking at what's around us. You need to observe a lot, and we need to practice meditation and trigger. We are going to have some major triggers. So, practical magic wanted to come out and play. I'm drinking a lot too, trying to clear my throat. I've been taking like 6 airborns a day, vitamin C, zinc, 3 showers a day, the steam. Something really didn't want me to get to you guys, trust me, because I have been trying very hard to get this reading done with my voice. And today's the first day I've been able to actually, you can understand me. Yesterday, my husband couldn't even understand me. I sound like Mickey Mouse. Embrace the opportunity that are within your grasp. Leap into a new adventure and take advantage of the energy of a fresh start. This is too new beginnings, Lady Air. This energy of new beginnings is about moving forward, letting go of regrets, and starting again, free of preconceptions and limitations. This energy supports being who you are now in the moment, not who you were in the past, and casting off judgment in order to become the person you want to be. This card invites you to embrace inspiration, attune yourself with the breath and life force of nature, and focus the power of your mind. Yeah, it's time to get there. As she's floating around with a beautiful golden dress and the energy all around her, right here, even she's got the blue butterflies all over. And this is a beautiful card. She is all energy and she's ready for the new beginning. She's clearing herself. She is grateful and blessed, and she is blessed and grateful for the new beginning. That is where we're going. We are going on a new beginning. It's no easier than that. We can't write into it. We can't write over it, but we need to remember what we're going through right now. But then you've got people that say, well, I don't care. And we used to say the same thing. I don't care. Whatever they do, they do. Remember, what they do will affect your life and your family's life. So if you just turn your head and ignore it, then you're part of the problem. I hate to say it. Years ago, I'm sure I was part of a problem too. I didn't voice my opinion. I didn't care about politics and I didn't care about all that crap. And I still really don't. But when they're playing and working their little magic shit on us, people, we the people, it's time for us to do what we need to do. Whatever our mission is. We all have a different mission. Me, I channel through the cards. Somebody else just might channel through nothing. Somebody else might be a psychic. I have dreams that come true. But everybody's a dreamer. There's a lot of things. You are special. You have that one little special spot that no one else has. It's your fingerprint to the magic and the life within. But we have to go within, not without. Doesn't that kind of sound interesting? I see, once you see these things, you can't really unsee these things. Dropped everything. When we went on this journey, we started learning what words really meant. Spelling, it's a spell. They bind you to it. What you say is like a spell. The words that we've been taught are like spells against us. So we have to really be careful what we see and what we say and look at the words that we're reading. Had this word come up, therapist, the rapist. You can't make this shit up. The rapist. Sound it out. Write it down. You're writing your words down. Look at what the meaning, look at the real meaning. It might scare the crap out of you. But you've been saying all along, it ain't good. We've been calling the shit into us because of them. Like mourning. Mourning something, morgue, more mourning. I don't know. I just think you really need to look into everything. Even if it sounds stupid, you need to look into it. With the angels and ancestors, we got the arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. Yes. I have been meditating on protective energy for all of us, but you need to do it too. We need all the protection right now that we can get while we're going through this. Surround yourself with positive people and experiences and environments that make you feel safe. Call on your angels, guides, and ancestors to bring you protection. Arrows have long been revered as a symbol of protection, as many hunter-gatherers use the bow and arrow as a weapon of defense. When an arrow appears in meditation or dreams or an oracle reading, it's a sign you need to protect yourself. What is important to you? Because not everyone has the same intentions as you do. This doesn't mean that people are intentionally wanting to hurt you, but they could be careless in their choices and actions, and this could affect you. There are energies around you that could lower your vibration. It's important you become aware of them and aren't brought down by them. If you are in a situation where you feel that not everything is as clear as it seems, trust your intuition. There are energies in your current situation that aren't fully aligned with your intentions and goals or with kindness. Follow your intention about whom to trust and what to trust. If you can take time to retreat or to step out of this situation to assess what is going to be beneficial for you, do so. In any event, this is a time to call on the energy of protection and place yourself in a space that feels safe. I highly recommend that because I've had dreams of certain things and a couple of them weren't really good and they haven't happened yet. Well, they kind of have. I mean, one dream was a monster, like a giant, just in a spaceship up in the sky, like maybe remote running the giant. I don't know. And it was killing, it was throwing everything, fire everywhere. Well, there is fire everywhere. There's a new fire in New York now. Um, they are playing games. Those fires were not set very well. And they admitted they did it the other day on live TV. He said something like, now that the fires went through, we can recreate our towns because we set the fire now that we set the fires. So yeah, they were beamed in. If you look at it, the trees are still alive, grass. Uh, One house in the middle of 100 of them didn't get touched. That's direct energy. I'm trying to keep this so I don't go bye-bye off YouTube. So I got to be careful what I'm saying, but you get the gist. Um, okay, I tried to keep it somewhat short, but the cards that I was channeling was not going to let me keep it short. So bear with me, my little froggy voice. I'm trying, people. Respect your boundaries. This is the messenger oracle. Others will not respect the emotional boundaries that you set within your relationship. If you do not respect them yourself, know yourself, love yourself. If you do not accord yourself the same care you desire from others, then you will not be shown care. If you do not honor your own truths and dreams, then nobody else will. Honor yourself by treating yourself with the same care and in the same manner that you wish others to treat you. I completely agree. Nobody has the right. A beautiful pink dragon. It reminds me of Avatar. I see you. Avatar was a beautiful movie. And I really think that our world is kind of going to an Avatar kind of movie. I think you're going to be able to. I know that they're burning these places because they want smart cities. And I don't think everybody wants to live in a damn smart city. I also heard that if you live in a smart city, probably pay you to live there, but you can't leave a 15-mile perimeter. You're stuck. So that's what I heard. I don't know if it's true or not. We need to wait. We need to research it. We need to look into it. I don't know much about smart cities other than they're completely motorized and robotic, which can be cool. I mean, as long as they're giving us all kinds of money and we can travel and see the world, shit, I don't care. Be robotic. I'll stop in once in a while and get a coffee. We got to embrace the spirit. And that's the gold head with purple passion. That eagle is beautiful. It's passionate. And my ring is still deep purple. Yeah, I'm passionate today. I'm passionate about getting on here and trying to tell you guys this message. You are a spirit being living a physical life. Embrace spirit in your journey and reaffirm your connections with the divine. Fly to the heavens, but remember to look down and see the divine exist in the magical, natural world beneath you. Spirits dwell within all, in everything you see and know, everything that you do not see and which is unknown. Both the creative and destructive, the beautiful and the ugly are born of the divine. Yeah, they are 100%. I mean, you can't make that shit up. Beautiful card for Freedom Friday. I'm starting to lose my voice even more because I'm talking to you guys and trying to communicate. They wanted to keep me down. I know it. I can feel the energy. They watch people that are psychic and dreams and all kinds of stuff, channeling, and they watch all of us. And something didn't want me to talk to you guys. Seriously. Because I've been trying hard. And I want you to go listen to a song after you listen to this on YouTube. It's called Anna Graves, Annagraves. It's called Fly. I love it. So fly, baby, fly. Okay, now, I woke up this morning. I said to my husband, I said, something feels really weird today. I can't explain it. The energy is like peaceful, but it feels like there's something coming. Like it's the calm before the storm. And I think everybody's kind of feeling this energy. Now, we got a number 5 on the Magical Spirit Oracle. And this is, it says, reach out to the potential that is calling for you. Potential and possibilities, future, highest self, and quantum. I am quantum leaping into my highest reality, the world, the quantum traveler. You are at a point where it's possible to lean into a higher reality. There are infinite potentials and parallel realities all happening at once. I got to say something. I think they are happening at once. Let me take a sip of this one. Because I was seeing California and all of them on fire. And then I see somebody with a phone showing where they said the fire was. There was no fire. So I'm wondering if I'm jumping between timelines. Either it was before the fire or after the fire. But in my one dream, I had seen fire. And there was another dream that I had about this is really wild. I had another dream about 2 years ago of a street sweeper. And it was in the sunset. It was towards the evening. And like, I'll read all these stories more, I get froggy. And it was evening time, and he was cleaning water. They were cleaning water from the road. There was so much water on the road that you could see it spraying out. And it was like a wave. And here comes this kid This guy, he's probably 16, maybe 17, on a hoverboard. It wasn't a skateboard. It was hovering on the water. It come around the sweeper, road sweeper, and cut right in front of it. And I thought, oh my God, that kid's gonna kill himself. It was so close. And then he's going down this, there's like this beautiful hill in this city. He was going down this hill. You could see the water in front, like way down in front. It ended. The road that he was on ended at the water, and there was like a barricade there. And as he's hovering over these waves that the water, the street sweeper was doing, it looked like he was going to total freedom. Like he was going and it was going to be okay. It's just a really interesting dream. So anyway, the other day I'm coming through town. We had a street sweeper. And I'm like, never seen a street sweeper. And I asked some people that lived here all their life. Said, no, we've never had a street sweeper. He said that was the weirdest thing because I had a dream. It reminded me of the dream with the street sweeper because I haven't seen one since. And I wonder if that is a sign about something coming. And I really know that we're going to go through some freezes. So I'm wondering, I want everybody, if you go get a generator, go get some gas, be prepared because I've heard 3 days of darkness and we don't know what kind of darkness it is. It could be the internet, it could be the electrical, we don't know. I mean, precaution. Okay, the quantum traveler, you're at a point where it's possible to lean into a higher reality or infinite potential and parallel realities all happening at once. Which one are you living? Which one are you mundane, repetitive, and settling into dissatisfaction? What are you attracting? Break the cycle. Is there something you feel drawn to? Is there someone you admire who you'll like to emulate? Those feelings are pointing you to where your highest reality is. Even if you feel jealous of someone or something, this shows you what your true potential could be. Pay attention and don't judge the feelings as negative. It is your guide. You are capable of turning into the quantum realm and manifesting a best case scenario. The world is at your feet. Destiny is in the palm of your hand, and you are co-creator with the universe, regardless of what is happening in the world. And as chaotic as it may seem, you are a powerful extension of divine consciousness, here to play, evolve, and enjoy life. Your mission is no different in the spiritual realm. Your soul has been evolving. So too are the lives you have been living. Attune your energy like an antenna to the channel of your desire reality. Your soul has brought you here to live one of your fullest lives ever. Love that. Yes, we are supposed to. Okay. Okay. This card travels up the light. Darkness travels up the light, spiraling around her protection. She's got a little frog right there on her heart. So it's the animals, the green of the wild, the beauty of it all. And she's got mushrooms in her hair. You know, our town's trying to figure out how the hell to come back after the sawmills went out and they closed them down during the COVID and people lost their jobs. Thousands of people in this little town lost their jobs because we were the pine tree capital of Florida. All they did was cut pine trees down, regrow them, and recut them, and recut them, and recut them. I don't think Perry was ever supposed to be a town. It was supposed to be a logging place where people just finally settled. But what happened was, and the one logging place, I know they were able to cause contamination in our river that goes into our ocean. They were allowed to do that. And now they're not. Now they're looking into cleaning those up. Well, we used to have healing springs down here. We still have some. And we can grow cannabis in all 50 states. And it grows really quick. It can be used for medicine, it can be used for clothing, it can be used for all kinds of stuff. Meditation, energy, it can be used for everything if you think about it. It's calming, it's soothing. Uh, and it's got a beautiful vibration. But on her, this card too, she's got mushrooms. Psychedelics, mushrooms, not anything man-made. Mushrooms growing cow pastures in the cow paddies are very spiritual. You are on a mushroom. You are at the height of heaven. I've been there, done that. It is beautiful. Did mushrooms in my past. Haven't done them in years. It is some beautiful colors that you've never even seen before. You take a mushroom and go into the bubblegum aisle of a store, and you will be watching that colors float around for about 15 minutes. That's what we did. Our friends, get out of here. They're watching you. They're watching you in the candy aisle. Let's stare at shit. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you see the colors, you see the beauty, you feel your calmness. So hey, why don't we have some psychedelic mushrooms, some cannabis grows everywhere around here, and he opened up the healing beds and shit. You know how much money we'd make? My God, I should start that business, shouldn't I? And then we got the older people going, oh my God, what would you do? Well, what the hell did you do? Think about what you did. If you're questioning what we're doing on psychedelics and cannabis, question what you're doing when you're taking your damn prescriptions from a doctor and all the side effects. You think that's any better? That's man-made. This is created by God. Beat you. I had to point that out. Okay. Now we got a couple more. I'm glad I'm making it through this shit. I am going to leave these for the end, I think. Yeah. Okay. We got some interesting cards. I can't make them up because I shuffle them and they come out the way they want to come out. The first one on the Enchanted Map Oracle, we got the Talisman. Talisman. She's standing on the yin and yang symbol. She's looking at a road going windy, and she's looking away from us. She's going where she needs to go. So are we. So we didn't get a bunch of reverse stuff. They were all good. A lesson truly learned is crystallized as earned wisdom. You have all you need for success you seek. Wisdom allows you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. It also enables you to quickly gather information about where you are on your journey. It helps you recognize your allies and know how to find the best routes along the way. Now you're at a place where you know the right thing to do and the best choices to make. You really can't commit a mistake. Whatever you inquiry, great fortune awaits you, for you have the wisdom to arrive at the right decision. You've learned your lesson and earned the right to your success. Beautiful, because you know what? She's going down the road of the unknown, and that's what we are right now. We are going through the road of the unknown, and I'm just sailing through it, baby. I'm just a ride along for the ride. And I think that's what we all need to do because our creator, source, knows what he's doing, knows what they're doing. I'm not going to say masculine. Yeah. Clarifier for the talisman, number 49, which is 13, which is a 4. I'm sorry, but my voice is getting even hoarse. I'm going to try to make this quick and get through this. The clarifier for the talisman is the devil. Oppression, addiction, obsession, dependency, excess powerlessness, temptations. Get the devil card in your reading shows that you have feelings of entrapment, emptiness, and a lack of fulfillment in your life. Devil might also mean that you are a slave to materialism, and no matter how hard you try, okay, no matter how hard you try, you just can't seem to shake off the feeling of wanting to indulge in luxurious living. Okay, we live in a very materialistic world. I realized that with my mother and people I know. I have to have stuff. I gotta buy it. I don't care if I need it. I gotta buy it. I need it. That is a depression. That is not knowing who you are, that you need stuff to make you feel better. Uh, be careful with the ego of stuff. You can't take stuff with you when you go, and stuff don't teach you nothing. It just keeps you warm at night. Okay. So the talisman and the devil is kind of giving us a little bit of a warning there. She's going on a road trip, and this is the collector of unwanted crap. Can't take it all on your road trip. Remember that. Okay, now we got a number 50. And what's interesting about the talisman is we got a 50, the compass. As long as you orient your compass to true north, direction of your higher power, you will never be lost. You're entering uncharted territories right now and can expect wonderful new experiences. To stay on the highest path of your destiny, you'll need to keep your compass pointed to true north. Only spirit or a higher power can serve this function. Money, property, prestige, romance, and other material achievements can't help you find your true path. They are simply things you may experience along the journey. Know that spirit is working in your life. So even if you feel lost temporarily, and it will be easy to find your way. Have faith and trust, for your compass with spirit as true north will ensure that you'll never be lost, even on a starless night when all seems dark. I love that. Because yeah, the compass will help us find ourselves. Talisman is taking us on a journey. We're going to use the compass. Right? And with the compass, you got a 20, another 22, judgment, self evaluation, awakening, renewal purpose, reflection, reckoning. You now have a clear idea of what you need to change and how you need to be true to yourself and your needs. This can making small changes to your daily life. The judgment card reminds us that we all will be faced with choices that will have an astounding effect on our entire life. The card brings a mind moment where actions you have taken have changed the course of your path for good. It's actually a good card. We got some mischievous devil going on somewhere in your world, and you'll be able to identify it, I'm sure, um, when you see it. Okay, can't make this shit up. Coming to life, number 29 and 11, a master number. It doubles in power, and we've been getting this a lot. Coming to life card. Something beautiful is being born in your life. When you look at your life and you see how you've grown and evolved over time, perhaps you've shed skin and identities and created new ones, or at the very least, mature in your ideas about yourself and the world you inhabit. You know things take time, and spirit's timetable is rarely in sync with your own. This card indicates that a long held dream is beginning to show signs of life. You must try not to coax it along or shape it according to your desire. Spirit knows the best form for the manifestation of this dream, and your life can become even better than you could possibly imagine. Now is the time for reverence and awe. Allow the contours of your path to be carved by the hands of the divine. All you have to do is show up. Talisman is taking you down an unknown path, and the devil's anger and things trying to stop you. But the compass will show your true north. And don't judge, judge yourself, work on yourself, because then you got coming to life. After you go through the dark night of the soul and you look at what you've done and judge yourself, because nobody can judge you as hard as you judge yourself. So much better, trust me. Okay, now the 29 coming to life. Okay, there you are. Some 2 cards. Something beautiful is being born in your life. You know, it is being born in our life. And we got to let nature take its course. Find other things to focus on right now. Simplicity and small steps are the order of the day. When the time is right, you will see the miracle. Yeah, we're going to have all kinds of beautiful miracles. I feel it. I know it. I see it in my dreams. Okay, now, coming to life, we got the King of Wands. The energy for this week is going to be rough, people. If I can get back on by the 19th, I'll try. This is taking everything out of my voice doing this reading, but I've got to get out, you guys. See how loving I am? Okay. Leadership, vision, big picture, taking control, daring discussions, boldness, optimism. King of Wands card signifies the asker is competent and capable. There will be a chance to meet interesting people. You can successfully navigate and state your point of view. The card also shows up as a reminder to trust oneself. The asker's intuition knows the way. This is a time to fully embrace their strength and wisdom, which will enable them to make a huge difference in the world. Stop making excuses and start the change you want to make, because I can't come in and help you, and nobody can help me. I got to help myself. Right now, we got to help ourselves. And then there's be help along the way. But, when I was reading that one about stuff, I started thinking about a movie from years ago called The Jerk with Steve Martin. And I remember him leaving his home and he's like, "Wow, I just need this lamp. I need to go get the lamp." Well, and then he'd come back, "Oh, I need this too." And by the time he was down, he had this big circle of stuff. He needed all this stuff to go leave home. I just kept picturing that. Well, I need this, walking back over, picking it up, and walking back over. But I need that too. Can't leave home without this. This is kind of like a special kind of draw, like an overall what to kind of expect. We got a 51, which is a 6. It's moonlight. And you know what's interesting about this card? Take a good look at this card. This fairy, white wings, the angel calling card, and the wise owl above her with the full moon. And guess what? Tick tock, tick tock. There's an hourglass right there. What are we waiting for? What's the moon trying to tell us? Oh, let's see. Your intuition allows you to see beyond the mundane, logical, and analytical. Follow it. Moonlight beckons. Come and trust your intuition to lead you into places that may not seem logical. Your hunches will be right on target. Resist second guessing yourself, for your alternative perception is especially sharp right now. You can see beyond the surface of things and truly read between the lines. This is a good time to use oracle cards or other systems of divination to gain information. Remember, the language of intuition is a symbolic one. It comes subtly through a hunch, a tingling, a clear sound, or an animal or an object crossing your path. Spirit is sending you messages to help you now. Success is yours if you follow the signs. I have been following the signs all along, and I think we're all getting them and we're all starting to follow them. We're just kind of confused on which path to take, but we will get there and we will figure it out. You just got to do a lot of meditation, uh, releasing a lot of fear and anger of the past mistakes that we made. We're not perfect, and it's okay. Release, let them go. They're gone. We got the Nine of Cups as a clarifier, or Nine of Cups, sorry. Nine of Wands as a clarifier. Last stand, persistence, grit, resilience, preservation, close to success, fatigue. The Nine of Wands represents boundaries, resilience, and courage. The asker may be feeling worn down by life's tribulations, or as though they cannot catch a break. The Nine of Wands reminds us to courageously stand firm in who we are, protect our boundaries and what we have built. It is time to stay true to oneself and to practice the word no. Now, if you don't practice the word no and you start doing a lot of stuff, you'll be doing everything for somebody else and nothing for yourself. Be careful with that. Okay. I think that the Golden Future Oracle needs to be read first. We got a number 16, which is a 7. It's psychic gifts. Learn to trust your intuition. When the frequency of people's throat chakra become fully fifth dimensional, they become telepathic. This engenders direct, honest, and clear communication, which in turn creates trust, peace, and a sense of safety. Clairvoyance and remote viewing are possible when certain chambers of the third eye chakra are activated. In the golden future, everyone will see auras and energy fields. So everything will be revealed. We will know exactly who everyone is and their gifts and talents, as well as how they feel. Everyone will be able to send and receive video messages directly from third eye to third eye and tune in to what is happening far away. Many will be able to see into the future. As the veil between the worlds thin, people will see clairvoyantly through the dimensions into the spiritual and angelic realms and communicate with the beings of light who guide and help us. In the golden future, people's calm, clear minds will enable their psychic gifts to develop. Okay, and here's the guidance. Choosing this card indicates it is time to ask Archangel Muriel, beautiful pink and white angel of love, compassion, and harmony, to help you develop your psychic chakras and have confidence in the guidance you receive. She enables you to see with new eyes and to trust your sixth sense. So center yourself and clear your mind. The more deeply you relax and soothe your thoughts and emotions, the easier it will become to bring forward your psychic and spiritual gifts. Be very aware of your gut feelings and act on them. Observe your psychic impressions about people and learn to trust what you receive. Practice looking through and slightly beyond people and trees to sense what their auras reveal. Validate your flashes of intuition and they will become stronger and more frequent. They have been. I mean, mine has been just blowing it up with craziness. It'll probably take me 2 days to recuperate from this reading with the throat. But I'm trying. Okay. And this card is beautiful. And it's funny it's hitting the throat chakra because that's where my blockage is right now. Uh, so I have to tune in. I've been doing some meditation on it and healing, but source told me you have not been sick with a flu in a long time. And I am giving you some so you're immune to it because there'll be more hurtful things coming along if you're not immune to it. So my guide has told me that I need to be this way at this point, and I'm okay with it. I just, like I said, I just love my soul family. I just want to get the message out. So bear with me and excuse my little froggy voice. I'm feeling froggy. Okay. Community life. Embrace fifth dimensional society. That's the next one. Oops. I pulled it out and I was talking and I went to the next one. We'll wait on that one, okay? 16, 7, psychic gifts. Learn to trust your intuition. And the frequencies of people's throat chakra become fully fifth dimensional. They become telepathic. This genders direct, honest, and clear communication, which in turn creates trust, peace, and a sense of safety. Clairvoyance and remote viewing. I had to read that again because I thought about that a couple days ago, that same scenario. And when I reread it a little bit, I felt it again. As the veil between the worlds is thin, and we're seeing more and more things. So listen, hear. And the community is a two, community life, embrace fifth dimensional society. And you remember we got, which is interesting, this one, number 2, new beginnings, Lady of Air. And now we're getting this, new beginnings, community life. This is fifth dimensional. Look at the colors, look at the beauty. Imagine seeing that. In the golden future, people will live in heart-centered communities where neighbors support and care for one another, and everyone feels they belong and are welcome. Every group will be abundant and self-sufficient thanks to advanced technologies. Individuals will only choose to work if it brings soul satisfaction. So there will be time for constructive fulfillment, leisure pursuits, and active participation in sports. Frequent joyful celebrations will keep the frequency high. Because they live in oneness, people will rejoice in the creative expression and pleasure of others. They will constantly reflect good qualities back to one another. For the first time in thousands of years, people will experience true happiness. They will experience this in their daily lives, serving one another with goodwill and enjoying rich inner lives, full of self-worth, peace, serenity, and love. Oh, I like this card. Mm. Your guidance is to be instrumental in bringing forward consciousness and higher ways of thinking for the glorious golden future. Lord Sipis Bey, who originates from Venus and is the keeper of the white ascension flame of Atlantis, will help you as the master of the green fourth ray of nature, harmony, and balance. He invites you to tune into his green essence and breathe it in. This will enable you to develop serenity and inner peace, also good judgment, confidence, and self-discipline. When spread these qualities and become a peacemaker, an artist, and a musician or a creator, people will have faith in you and trust you. Serapis Bey is also working with the amethyst and violet rays of the new golden age of Aquarius. When you immerse yourself in this green light, as well as the amethyst and violet rays, you can assess his teachings for our golden future, which are energetically hidden in the Great Pyramid. That's why I am getting the purple. This card, it's a purple flame, and that's why we're getting it. That's beautiful. Now, the Star Seed Oracle wanted to come out, and the first card we got was Double Mission. Light workers, star seeds, serve the world by being you. Just be a beautiful card. Light workers, star seeds are mission and purpose oriented. Many have the feeling that time's running out and there's something they came here to do, create or contribute. They're here to grow as soul individually, individual missions, and also to contribute to the planet in some action-oriented way, collective mission. Their collective mission is often answered through a career calling or by developing their life to something bigger. Until they remember their collective mission, it can feel as if something missing or that there's forgetting something important. It's common for light workers, starseeds, to feel that they're different, and they may carry soul memories of being visible or sharing their voice. As such, they may protect themselves by dimming their light in order to fit in, or by spending time in some sort of closet, such as a spiritual closet. If you pull this card, you're being called to remember your collective mission and step into it even more fully. You're being reminded that your role as a light worker is to light up the world with your presence. This doesn't have to be a great big thing or a discussion you need to make. You also don't need to have a great big plan. If you resonate with being a light worker, all you need to do is work out what lights you up, your passion and joys, and keep doing that. When you trust and follow the simple path of things that light you up and then lose yourself in doing, you'll light up the world without even trying. How can you serve the world by being you? Question mark. It's a question for you. Write it in your book. Write it in your book. Yeah, that's a beautiful card. Well, we got one more in the Starseed Oracle. I thought this was interesting. Portal. Doors are opening. You decide rewards. Wild card. Doors are opening. You decide rewards. Wild card. Doors are opening for you. Your thoughts are extra powerful for you right now. Planets are aligning. Timing is right. The universe is saying yes. You have the Midas touch. Your hard work is being rewarded. This is a time when you can reap the rewards for efforts made in the past. It's also a time when you can achieve a lot. Great leaps can be made. Extreme transformation can occur. Great distance can be traveled in a short space of time. You're swimming with the cosmic current of life. What experiences would you like to have? What do you want to create? What new adventures would you like to manifest? Don't lose focus. Use this moment in time wisely. Be conscious and clear with your emotions and thinking. Projects that you've been working on are coming to fruition. Things are in full bloom. It's a time to take your harvest and taste your well-earned fruits. When this card comes up in a spread, it's a sure sign that effortless change is possible. If you've been looking for a sign, this is your portal into the new reality. Now is the time to make big changes. If you've been guided to switch things up, you're extremely well supported right now. Use the energy and jump right in. Question: what would you most like to experience? That's a starseed inquiry. This has been an amazing reading. And I keep saying, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I hope you understood all of the beautiful messages that came out in the cards today. And I might not be on for another couple days. It all depends on my day now, everybody. I hope everybody has a beautiful Freedom Friday. And I love y'all. May every step in your journey be magical. And you know what? Just be the magical you that you've always been.